What's happening, fellas? This is HSP Weekend Wrestling. Draven Grimes with us as always. Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast. We're here to bring you the biggest news stories of the week. We got some backlash results. We got a problem that I have with this whole Seth Rollins thing, and then Becky's turned into a whining ass. We're gonna talk about all that shit when we get. Well, we already did our intro, so
Jesus
fuck it.
Christ.
Hey, I'm mourning Sabu.
We all mourn in our own ways. I mourn mine with frozen dairy treats.
How you fellas doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
As it was a long weekend, long Mother's Day weekend for me.
Yes, it was.
So,
Everything turned out okay?
yeah, dude, everything's good. It's just the thing when you're married to a Mexican woman and you have a Mexican mom is they expect both days to be celebrated because Mexican Mother's Day is the day before Mother's Day here in America.
Ouch.
And they expect 2 presents. They expect 2 days. So we were
shit,
fucking
man.
celebrating Mother's Day all weekend.
2 presents?
Who? Motherfucker.
Jesus.
So I'm broke as
Greedy-ass-
shit now.
Greedy ass moms.
Right?
Yeah, but other than that, it's all good. Everything's good.
I feel you.
Good deal.
So, we got some news.
Yeah, you guys want to get started with some backlash results? Go over the matches that we saw.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Let's get started with the Fatal 4-Way. Jacob Fatu retained, and at the end of the match, an unexpected Jeff Cobb showed up to assist Jacob Fatu. To his surprise, Jacob Fatu seemed confused about this whole thing. I don't think it was in Jacob Fatu's plans. This was a call made by Solo Sikoa. And then that led to Jacob Fatu retaining the United States Championship. But what were your thoughts on this opening Fatal 4-Way match for Backlash?
I was fine with it, other than, I was really hoping they were going to be done with this Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre nonsense. After the street fight should have ended the fucking feud. That's what street fights are for. They end feuds. The one thing we need to bring up is on the South of Heaven choke slam that Priest gave Drew through the tables out in the crowd. He did. I saw it live, but Drew did smack his head pretty good, so he's probably down for just this week, I imagine. There's not going to be. Apparently, there's no concussion. He said,
According to Cultaholic, there's no concussion.
So that was good. I do like what's about to, I feel like something big's about to happen between whatever the new family, whatever they call themselves, because I don't think Fatu was too happy that they interfered in the match. And I see down the road a Fatu Jeff Cobb match that's going to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If none of you guys have ever seen Jeff Cobb wrestle, and you might not even know it because he was Matanzas Cueto at Lucha Underground, but he, regardless of his height, regardless of his little gut coming in, homie is amazing. Ridiculous.
Dude, there's a lot
strength.
of wrestling fans that have never heard of him before that don't know who he is.
And that blows my mind because he's been a mainstay for fucking years. Do all these quote unquote wrestling fans that don't know. I mean, hell, he's even shown up on fucking AEW a couple times and fucking killed it there.
He's amazing. His suplexes are
crisp,
perfect, and he might walk in there as the strongest dude in the WWE. It's very possible.
That's fucking saying something.
Yeah, it's very possible. He's unbelievably strong, inhumanly strong.
Now, here's my question. I pose it to the table. I get with the popularity, quote unquote popularity of Jeff Cobb, bringing him in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a fucking 7-foot goddamn Samoan named Hikuleo that's still been sitting in fucking purgatory for the last almost year and a half now under contract?
You know there is.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's not like he's green.
No.
It's like, bring the man out. He would be...
Fucking Tonga Loa can fucking go out there and fuck shit up. Why can't this motherfucker?
Yeah, I mean, he's an impressive athlete. He's a huge man. He would be a great addition. I don't know what... We've been hoping they'd pull the trigger on him for over a year now.
Yeah. Ever since I heard he got signed. Because I've seen his shit in fucking New Japan when he was working with Bullet Club. It was fucking great.
And he also had a short showing in AEW.
Well, so to speak, short.
Well, yes.
Like, legit, this motherfucker, 7-foot fucking
Oh,
tall.
yeah, without question.
Huge.
Without question.
Anyway, Edgar, what do you think of all this?
Well, that's probably why they didn't bring in Hikuleo, because, I mean, there's no giant men in WWE anymore. I mean, they just got rid of Braun Strowman. Fucking Omos, he's like been MIA for feels like years. So I don't know if they want to bring in any more giants, but when it comes to the match itself, I wasn't really too hyped for this match. I mean, I knew for sure Jacob Fatu had to win. I just wasn't sure how it was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this match for me was really long. We've seen like multiple multi-man matches for these mid-card titles.
Yeah.
You know, going back to Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre, all the way till now. The United States title has been defended in triple threat matches, fatal for all kinds of these multi-man matches. I ended up dozing off during this match up until the end when Jeff Cobb showed up, and I completely missed that spot with Drew McIntyre, you know, smacked his head. I'm glad I didn't see that, because that probably would have pissed me off even more to have this match, and on top of that, Drew McIntyre getting injured. So I'm glad Jeff Cobb showed up. I did not expect him to be used in this way, teaming him up with Solo Sikoa. I mean, but I'm pumped for it. I'm interested to see what's going to happen next. Jacob Fatu and Jeff Cobb got a lot of history there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting. I'm glad of the outcome of this. The right guy won, and I'm looking forward to SmackDown now. I want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard. Hey, Mateo. How you guys doing?
And kind of to chime back on your timing thing, it might just been me, but everything but the main event felt like it went long.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 minutes could have been cut from each match, and it'd been fucking great. But the thing about 3-hour pay-per-views, and you only have 5 matches booked, you got to stretch that shit out. And at least with this era of WWE, it's no longer match 20-minute filler, match 30-minute filler, match 15-minute filler. It transitions very smoothly. So I'm good with that. But they just need to, if they're going to give them that long a fucking time, they need to learn to maximize on that. That it just go out there and scrambled eggs, basically. So, anything you want to add to that one?
Not really.
Did the matches feel too long to you? I know they did to me.
A little bit. I would have rather had 2 more matches with everything being 3 or 4 minutes shorter.
Or just one really good match.
Yeah, just one. What up, Don?
What happens with LA Knight?
You know, I'm not fucking sure.
What? Oh yeah, I don't know, man. He ain't going up to the main event.
I say he just needs to go away for a couple weeks. Let him cool off a little bit and let him come back. If
it's
anything,
clear that the Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest thing is going to continue. Jacob Fatu, obviously, he's got some shit to deal with Solo and Jeff Cobb. You know, just leaves LA Knight. You know,
yeah, it might be. This might be one of those things where they do take him off TV and let him cool down some. Because I love LA Knight. I've always loved LA Knight. Yeah, but I'm getting tired of seeing him every week. I need him to go away and learn a new hold, basically.
Yeah. Go and poach a new hold.
Or bring back an old one. Well, not even that. Just go away. Cool
Just
down.
go away.
Let me forget about you for a couple weeks. That way, when you come back, it feels special again.
Yep.
That's the only thing I see right now.
Yeah. All right. What's
Next match?
Let's talk about Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm so glad Lyra got the win here. Lyra retained. She got over in a big way. They had a great match. Well, I mean, Lyra was obviously, I don't know if this was done by design, but Lyra looked amazing compared to Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
She-
but she still looked a little like this was definitely a nerve-wracked match for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell she was a bit nervous, especially at the beginning. And it was her biggest match ever, so I can understand. But she handled it like a trooper. I love Lyra Valkyria. Like everything she does right now is amazing to me. Like her mic skills have gotten so much better.
Yes, they have.
Her in-ring work so much better.
Yes.
Even though she was amazing,
It's
overseas and in NXT, it's better now. Like she's to me, she's gonna be an enormous star.
Mm-hmm. And this match, for me at least, I had very little hope for this one, and this turned out to be one of my favorite matches of the night. Just because Becky hasn't been doing a lot of work. The work that I did see her do, it was paint by numbers. Becky Lynch. She proved me wrong. She made me remember why I love watching her work, and she was able to get Lyra over
Yes.
to that next step. Now,
100%.
the shit we saw the next fucking night is another fucking story.
Yeah, we'll talk
But
about
we'll get to that.
later.
But for me, I love this match. I loved everything about it. Nothing felt really off. Again, it was just a timing thing where this felt 5 minutes too long.
Yeah.
That's
definitely
my
could've gotten shorter.
only complaint about this match.
It definitely could have went shorter.
What about you, Edgar?
Yeah, I like this match. This also was one of my favorite matches of the night. I don't know. I guess I just never really paid a whole lot of attention like I did at Backlash when it comes to Lyra, but she really stood out like physically. Like she was just a superior athlete in this match.
Yep.
And she's just she did fucking great, I thought, at Backlash. And we got to know her a little bit more because they showed some random guy sitting ringside who I thought was Lyra's little brother. It turned out to be her fiance or her husband. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Was he a young looking
Yeah.
dude?
He looked young and he had long hair and glasses. He looked, I mean, no offense, but let's just call it. I'm not hating on the guy because he pulled Lyra or whatever, but he looked like a little nerdy guy. And I was like, oh, that must be like her family, her little brother or something. And they're like, oh, how can Becky do that in front of her fiance? I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit. That's what's up. But
He looked very Irish, huh?
I guess that's the word. I don't know if he's Irish though.
It didn't mean ginger. He just looks like some dude.
He wasn't ginger. Don't get all offended, all right? Don't get all offended. It wasn't a ginger joke.
Jesus. But he
had dark hair.
Dude, you would see like in the corner of a little pub over there, just glasses and.
He looked like I would see him at like a fucking furry convention or something. I don't know.
So
But,
it was ginger.
Yeah.
You can suck my whole dick. He can coddle the balls while you suck my dick.
Oh, did I hit a chord or something?
A dark cord.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a furry guy, Draven?
Fuck
me.
Yeah, no, she's got all the tools, man. She looks great. She wrestles great. She's got good mic skills. I see her being a world champion soon.
Next year,
Next year, yeah.
Yep. By the
I'd
end
be
of
down for
26,
that.
hands down.
For sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if she won the Rumble next year.
Do that?
Be the opening match at WrestleMania.
Probably. Yeah. The women don't get guaranteed main events.
Don't. I shouldn't even brought it up. I'm gonna go back on a tangent. Let's move on.
All right. Well, if we're done with that match, let's throw it to our first commercial.
What up, Heel Faction? In today's day and age, internet security is of paramount importance. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN.
That's right, my guys. Surfshark VPN, now the newest affiliate of the Heel Shit podcast. What does that cover? I'm glad you asked. Let me just put on these eyeballs because I'm old. They cover 100 plus countries. Free of ads, pop-ups, any bad cookies. Good to me. Got real-time defense, got webcam protection, data breach notifications in case your stuff gets out there and you don't want that to be out there. And it keeps your personal data protected, which means if you're in one of those states that have been banned by the capital P word, pick your shit back up, my guy.
All right,
Yeah,
very
buddy.
Nice. So, if you use the link in the description, you can get Surfshark VPN for 86% off.
Say what?
86% off.
Holy shit.
And 3 additional months free, starting at just $2.19 per month.
You're shitting me.
No.
Holy shit. So, 86% off plus 3 free months.
Absolutely.
Mother.
3 options starting as low as $2.19. Just hit that link in the description box and get surfing safe with Surfshark VPN. Back to the show.
All right, we are back. I want to remind everybody about the YouTube memberships. All get pretty much everything, $1.99 a month. Get all the membership videos, get the merch at cost, you get the badges, emojis, all that good stuff.
All that shit.
There is a $4.99 tier that comes with a monthly Zoom call, personalized communication, stuff like that. But 99% of the stuff you get for the $1.99 per month package. We'd love to have you as a member, so come on over.
Give me a mic check real quick.
Check.
No, give me the mic check. Check. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
I ain't got lights today, so I gotta fucking make sure.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Hey, Edgar, how you doing?
Awesome. The same as I was earlier.
Okay, making sure.
Why do you ask?
Because I watched the Surfshark commercial, and it kind of brings me down sometimes. There's a lot of shit involved. Anyway, next match.
Okay. I was like, that sounded kind of sad, man. Bringing me down, man.
I mean, y'all talk
All
about
right.
gingers.
WWE.
Oh, come
okay.
on.
We're gonna talk about Seth Rollins in a bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move on to Dominic Mysterio versus Penta.
Daniel,
Dominic
thank you so much.
Mysterio retained with the help of the greatest luchador of all time, El Grande Americano. But it wasn't before Dominic Mysterio. He came out there by himself, and I mean, he pretty much went toe to toe versus Penta, and he didn't really seem like his usual chicken shit heel. At least I didn't think so. But what did you guys think about the outcome of this one?
I'm kind of disturbed.
Did you open my private folder again?
Because the fans are starting to like Dominic Mysterio.
I'm starting to like Dom.
He got a bigger pot than Penta at Backlash.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, obviously, I think Penta should have won, but I mean, let's see what Dom can do. Penta always looks good. There's no problem with the match.
Mm-hmm.
Until the problem is, there's no way that Dom will lose that belt as long as the Judgment Day is with him. What up, James? So, all the shenanigans. I mean, all the shenanigans in Finn's match last night. Like, there's so much. It's impossible to win a title off Dom unless you've got your own crew.
Yeah, pretty much. But this match didn't disappoint.
This match
I
didn't
actually enjoyed
disappoint.
this one.
I did.
I don't see really why you're too disturbed about this. They did the same thing with LA Knight. The fans turned LA Knight babyface. If you remember correctly, when he came back from that god awful Dupree gimmick, he was full blown heel. It was the fans that turned him babyface. I feel this is what's going to happen with Dominic.
Well, Dominic still looks like a cockroach, though. Like, this is the problem.
I know.
Is that he looks like Dirty Sanchez all the time.
No, he looks like how a black ice air freshener smells. I've been saying this for years.
Serious. Only he doesn't have baby face qualities.
But he's getting over. And in this day and age, there's no such thing at this point as a clear-cut baby face and a clear-cut heel.
Hey, Matthew, Snug. Matthew says, Snug Wrestling in the building. Shout
out to Matthew. What's going on, dude? We're here.
That's right. But this match was good. It was everything it needed to be. If they're going to be pushing Dominic the way they are, I think Penta was a good start. And it didn't make Penta look bad.
No, he looked good.
So.
I think it's hard to make a good baby look bad in loss with all the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how you save a hot baby face from looking weak, is you make it the odds insurmountable. What'd you think about this one?
There's something about like that kind of surprises me that Dominic Mysterio is getting so over. Like,
right?
I remember when he first turned heel, like us like really diehard wrestling fans, like we can see the potential that he had like as a heel, like, oh shit, he has something with this new character that he's doing. But then now it seems like the general fans are starting to notice like how cool he is, even though you're right, he kind of looks like I don't know, dirty. I mean, no pun intended, dirty Dom.
He does. He looks greasy as fuck.
Yes, that exactly. But I mean, some women like that type of shit, dude. I mean, he just looks grimy,
Does he look like that walking around with his wife too? Or does he at least like
the wife, the girlfriend, or the side piece?
All of them.
Oh. That's another thing too. Like some guys think that's super cool. Like, oh shit, look at this dude. He's got a hot blonde girlfriend. Like, that's cool. This guy's pretty cool. I want to be like him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What up, Kozak?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for Charlotte. No, but
fuck.
No,
the bitch didn't sweat. I'm not over that.
I'm glad. I was happy with the match. I was happy with the winner, and I was happy with the outcome. El Grande Americano showing up to assist, and so we have more of that to look forward to with Penta, getting involved with Chad Gable or El Grande Americano, whoever that is. So yeah, man, I'm interested. I'm 100% interested in what's happening here for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But can we just take a quick second to recognize that thanks to Penta, somebody's actually winning with a destroyer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just a one-off. I've been keeping count. He's done it the past few weeks. He's not using the Penta driver anymore, which leads me to believe that they're about to send Jordan straight up to the fucking main roster because that's Jordan's primary finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grace?
So, that's what I'm hoping for. I hope it comes up soon.
Like I told him, holy shit, it's fucking 2005 again. Somebody's winning with a Canadian destroyer.
It's amazing.
Or insert nationality here, destroyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude,
just one.
Wyatt, welcome to the heel faction, brother.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let me just go ahead and say, if I ever start using the destroyer, that's what it's going to be called.
The insert your nationality here, destroyer?
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
How many are you gonna do to
Love
end
you
your
too, brother.
I'm going to do half of one because I'm going to land on my head.
Yeah.
I give myself the destroyer.
It's not going to be like the Cody Cutter or the what's it called? The
Crossroads.
The Crossroads.
Don't get him started on the Crossroads right now. We're trying to have a
I've
good
made
episode.
my peace with the Crossroads for a while.
No Crossroads, no Charlottes, no Logan Pauls, none of that shit. Good episode tonight.
Okay. All right. We're being serious today, y'all. We're not going to talk about it.
Fuck Logan Paul. Anyway.
God damn it, I couldn't even say it. God damn it.
What's next?
All right. My favorite match of the night and a lot of people's worst match of the night was Gunther versus Pat McAfee. This was my absolute favorite match of the night.
I love this match.
It was a great match.
It was a wrestling match. No shenanigans, no bullshit. It was two men that wrestled.
Yeah.
Holds.
Wrestling.
Chaining. Big meaty men and Pat McAfee hitting each other with fucking chops and boots and fists and forearms. It was fucking great.
I fucking loved this, dude. Despite what everyone was saying.
But it was still 5 minutes too long.
Pat McAfee
That's
is
probably
just
true.
taking spots from other talented guys, and this match was horrible. He can't even jump over the top rope.
I'm sorry.
And
Has
I'm
anybody
like-
watched the Logan Paul match about stealing anybody's shit? Just putting it out there.
But this was great, man. I love
this was a
And-
really fun match.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. You said something about tripping over the top rope. Am I the only one that felt that added to the story?
Oh yeah.
Because he was so zoned in on Gunther that he just happened to trip up on it.
And
but he
was-
didn't stop. He got the fuck back up and went. Like, he was zoned in. It was part of the story. It worked.
It wasn't originally planned, I'm sure.
No, but I'm just saying.
It fit in for what he was trying to do. And I thought this was great, man. I have mad respect for Pat McAfee. It was his 8th match of all time.
He's not had a bad one yet.
No. I was all happy for this one. Of course, Gunther was gonna win, but
I don't know. There was a point when he's locked in that sleeper. I was like, oh, they're not gonna fucking replay WrestleMania. Dude, could you imagine that?
Hey, Paul, it's hashtag fuck Logan Paul, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not on fire yet. Give me a few more minutes and about half of this milkshake.
No, I thought the tenacity and the heart of Pat McAfee was on center stage.
Yep.
The storytelling over the past 3 weeks of that with McAfee's promos and like he was killing those fucking promos.
Dude, he's been doing it for fucking years.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's been in a football environment, but it's the same fucking thing. You're talking shit.
Yeah. So
I got to give you guys a lot of credit because you guys pretty much called this. You guys said this was going to be exciting. I didn't have that much hope for this match, honestly, and it was fucking exciting, you guys.
It was fun.
I mean, I fucking felt like I was watching like some like old school wrestling with this, not because it was like, fucking a 5-star match or whatever, but like
there was a story that was told in the art of wrestling.
Yep.
This was straight from fucking Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the crowd was like going crazy for it, especially when Michael Cole got involved. It was like, holy shit, they're actually going to do it. And
yeah, when Cole had his foot next to the apron, I was like, they're going to fucking let McAfee win this shit.
No, I didn't think it was going there. It's when he locked the sleeper in immediately afterward.
Oh.
But
yeah, this was lovely.
Like he was saying, this was what pro wrestling is. Less is more.
Yep.
They did exactly what any old school worker would do. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Nobody got hurt. Well, I say nobody got hurt. Nobody got seriously fucking injured.
All right.
Everybody was able to fucking go home that night.
Everybody was able to make it to work the next day, or the next 2 days.
Yeah. So, great fucking match. Loved it. Loved the story it told. Loved the performance. Loved the guys in it.
Yeah.
Got a lot more fucking respect for Pat than I did before, and that's still a lot.
Yeah, and I think with this like modern day wrestling, Like, really sometimes you can't tell who's the heel, who's the babyface. But in this match, there was a clear babyface that people wanted to see beat the big bad evil heel, and
Oh yeah.
that's the whole point of wrestling. Like,
And not only that, this was a David versus Goliath story. So there was
Yeah.
so many things they could pull from, and they made it work. And again, they kept it simple.
Beautifully done. Beautifully produced. And it was produced pretty well, because I would be shocked if McAfee can call it great in the ring yet.
No, Gunther carried that shit as far as calling it. But it had Abyss vibes. So,
Kind of.
yeah, and the last thing too about that rope spot, Pat McAfee messed up on. Michael Cole saved him with. There's that inexperience by Pat McAfee because no shit, he's not a wrestler, he's a
Well,
commentator.
well,
So
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
that's kind of his job.
yeah, I'm good with
But-
that. But also, even though it was called like that, I saw it differently. I saw it from somebody that would have wrote out this match. Even if I didn't put it in there, if it happened, fucking work on it.
Right.
And it worked.
Yeah, yeah. I think the whole match worked. The whole match worked. I enjoyed it completely.
all right, y'all ready for the main event?
Not quite. Let's throw it to a commercial and we will be right back. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to in your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or focus through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com and enter the code HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. That's tryhavocenergy.com. The code is HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. We love the stuff. It's not just a product we push, we use it. It's a great energy drink. The caffeine and the creatine are top notch, and Draven and I use
You
it
don't
constantly.
fucking crash on this shit.
Yes,
at all.
There's no sugar crash, no anything crash. So, thank you, Havoc Energy Drink.
Long time
Back to the
sponsor.
show. All right. Well, want to remind everyone again about the YouTube memberships. $1.99 a month. Get members only videos. You get merch at cost. All the essential merch at cost. The badges, the emojis, all that good stuff. There is a $4.99 tier if you're interested in more personalized communication. We do a monthly Zoom call. We do, more personalized communication like that. So check them out. We'd love to have you as a member. Join, follow Wyatt's lead, and become a member.
That's right.
All right, what you got next?
The main event
We really need to get Michael
of
Buff on that
Backlash
bitch and say it's time for the main
2025.
event.
Juan Cena versus
Oh, God.
Randall Orton.
Yes,
Randall
for the-
Keith Orton.
Oh, there we go. For the undisputed championship, y'all. John Cena retained. What did y'all think?
Very nostalgic. Like we watched this live in the studio, obviously. But to me, I was that 15-year-old kid again, sitting in my living room, watching John Cena and Randy Orton. Like, there's not many matches that I can watch where I'm a fan, because I've been doing this for so long. I can pick shit apart the way a lot of people can't. But for me, I was able to turn my brain off and just enjoy this as a fan. I didn't try to see what the next 3 minutes were going to be. I didn't try to call spots ahead of time. It was great. I loved it. And I've been saying this with all of Cena stuff, whether it was with the Rumble, with the Chamber, Mania, now this. I used to hate on Cena a lot.
Yeah.
Because Cena was what Roman was in 2015, shoved down my throat to the point I couldn't stand him.
Sure.
But when he stepped away, I was able to really take in what he did and, appreciate what he did and appreciate everything he did for the business.
Mm.
So now, even though he's a heel, I don't see it as that. I just you get what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not seeing babyface Randy versus heel John Cena.
Right.
I'm just seeing John and Randy.
Yep.
One last time. And let's make that very clear. This was the last time they will ever wrestle.
The last time we'll ever get Cena versus Orton.
And
the biggest rivalry of any of our generations.
Yes. Well, Rock Austin would rival that.
For like 2 years, though.
It still would rival it.
It
Now,
would rival it.
longevity, yes. Randy and Cena. This match was good. They pulled out a lot of old stuff from previous matches, which was great. They put some new stuff in it. That was good. But the same issue I've had with a lot of modern wrestling, water down the finishes.
Yeah.
There were, if you count the 2 that Randy did, there were 6.
Anthony, thank you so much.
There were 6 AAs. If you don't count the ones that Randy did to everybody fucking else in the world, there was like 5 or 6 RKOs.
Yep.
Remember back when they were actually feuding in 2005, 2006. Excuse me. It only ever took one to put the other one down. And I miss that in professional wrestling. Now, granted, it's flashy and that's what people come to see. And I understand the RKO spot with all the backstage producers and shit. Understandable on that one.
Sure.
But when you're watering down what is supposed to be the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Or the most devastating finisher of the GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
Logan Paul?
It's less believable to me.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's no one should ever kick out of an RKO, period.
Nobody should really ever kick out of an AA.
Well, that's happened, I mean, for the past 5, almost 10 years, he's not killed anybody with an AA.
But this is heel Super
This is
Cena
heel
now.
Cena, yeah.
This is heel Super Cena.
Should have been different.
One and done is all it should be. Same thing with an RKO. Same thing with a stunner. Same thing with a tombstone, choke slam, pedigree. Fuck, I still believe the fucking DDT should be a protected finish.
Oh, 100%. Greatest finisher.
But even the way that Randy Orton has been booked lately, like Randy Orton is like not just physically impressive, but I don't think he's lost a match since he's been back, has he?
Who?
Let me think.
Randy Orton. Like I can believe Randy Orton kicking out of an AA.
Right.
No, I don't think he's
No, I don't
pretty
think
much
he's
undefeated
lost.
up until Backlash.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he might have been a part of a losing tag team or something, but he's not ate a pinfall.
Yeah.
The way that Randy Orton was booked and the fact that they were in St. Louis in his hometown had me believing for a second that he might actually pull it off.
No,
I had
no way.
No dissolution of that.
My only concern about it, and I understand they did it in St. Louis because it's Randy's hometown, but I felt they pulled the trigger on Randy way too soon.
True.
Because Randy is the yin to John's yang. This should have been saved for one of the big 4.
Yeah.
I mean, they could always run it back again.
Very confusing to have it right now.
But I don't want it ran back. The uniqueness of it now is gone.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. What did you think of the match, Edgar?
Well, it's kind of a blur now because I feel it was a few days ago and my memory's not as good as yours, but
There was a
from
lot
what
of
I
RKOs
remember-
and a lot of attitude adjustments, and Randy said Prime sucks.
Yeah, and the referee bumps too. There was a couple referee bumps, couple referees being taken out. So that was cool.
Referee bumps are a staple in John Cena's repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
That's his 6th move of doom is the referee bump. Happens all the time.
Yeah, and it happened twice in this match. I remember that vividly because I remember popping for that. Like, oh, again, what the fuck, you know? But overall, I guess my expectations weren't very high for this match because after how the WrestleMania main event went, and it's Randy and John Cena, 2 veterans. We've seen them wrestle countless times. I was going in kind of just like, all right, let's just see what happens. But it was a great. They took me on one hell of a ride. I was really surprised by all the stuff that they did.
Yeah,
And it was a great main event, I thought.
I think so too.
And what you saw were two masters of controlling an audience,
Yeah.
laying you like a fucking fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Loved every second of it.
I am getting kind of tired of John Cena being murdered at the end of every promo on the television shows leading up to the pay-per-views, though.
I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it.
This motherfucker getting murked every time. He thought he had the upper hand this time. Nope. Outsmarted.
Well, it did make sense with it being Randy, though. Like, Randy is the master of coming out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the first time Cody hit a crossroads, that was fine. Shouldn't have happened again. I was with you on that one. I think Cena should have got retaliation, got an AA afterwards.
Mm.
But we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting when he actually faces AJ and he's got a fucking block phenomenal forearms.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See a lot of calf crushers in that match.
Let's see a Styles Clash. See the spiral tap.
Oh, jeez.
It ain't ever going to happen.
Hey, against John the last time, it might.
AJ said he would never break that out again.
Oh, well. Yeah, well. So that was Backlash, fellas. What do we think of the whole thing overall? I thought it was a pretty decent pay-per-view.
I give it a solid B.
Yeah.
Solid B.
You too?
Same. I liked it. I had a good time watching it. Unlike most people, apparently.
Well, fuck those people.
Yeah, Raymond. Randy.
We are men of culture and taste.
Yes, Randy is a dangerous, dangerous man.
He is a big, bulky 2009 Randy Orton.
He's a 285-pound.
Bitch, you know he's 300.
Speaking of that, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Are we ever going to see Randy Orton punt motherfucker in the head anytime soon? He never gets it.
I want to see it.
Well,
I think they're going to let him unleash it for Kevin.
Yep.
And then now it doesn't make sense because nobody's using illegal moves on him.
For the Kevin thing, it made total sense. For the John thing, I think it was just another callback.
Yeah.
Like, I was half expecting him to roll out the fucking ring, grab fucking Cena's dad again, and fucking punt kick him. Did I say expect? I was hoping.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so that's Backlash. What we got next?
Let's talk about Seth Rollins.
Let's go ahead and throw it to our last commercial break before we